Welcome back to the Mobile Mailbox Monday blog. We're here day one, Activate from Geraci LLP, here today with Adonis Lockett of Smart Money Blueprint. Adonis, appreciate having you on the channel today. Maybe you could just introduce yourself for the viewers that don't know you.
Sure. So my name is Adonis Lockett. I am the founder and the creator of the Smart Money Blueprint. I am the founder of the Private Money Broker Network. And essentially, the Smart Money Blueprint is the education that teaches people how to get into the private lending sector. So we make sure that people understand how the private lending industry works, make sure they're properly outfitted to run it like a business, and help them grow to as large of an operation as they want. The Private Money Broker Network is the community piece of the Smart Money Blueprint. Private Money Broker Network is the actual community that brokers from all over the country log on. There's daily support calls anytime they need to meet new lenders. Anytime they need like deals, whatever the brokers need to help grow their business, the Private Money Broker Network provides the resources for it.
You know, provide a wide plethora of utility to not only seasoned professionals, but also newer individuals trying to enter into the market. For the newer people, what's one common hurdle that they, have with entering into the market, and how do you help them navigate with that?
The biggest issue coming into the space is that people confuse a simple concept for an easy business, right? And that's the biggest thing. The concept of broker and private money: introduce an investor to a lender, get paid. But they don't understand that there is a very sophisticated business with exceptionally high standards that exist because it's the money industry. So a lot of people think that I'm just going to introduce an investor to a lender, get paid, and I'm going to do this a dozen times a month and then ball out. And that's where they fall flat on their face. They burn relationships, they burn credibility, because they don't know how to run it like a business as opposed to a transaction or two.
So that's what Smart Money Blueprint provides at the end of the day. So if someone's waiting to get to that next step, they'll have to reach out at the end of the day to get utility in their framework to capitalize on possible available opportunities out in the market. For the seasoned individual, why is now a better time more than ever to expand and scale in private lending, and maybe a challenge that they face, moving forward? What would you have to say about that?
Because it's survivability, right? So the market is always changing, and the people that don't change are usually the ones that get left behind. So it's important for the people in the market to know how to identify when changes come in and know how to pivot without going out of business in the process. So what the Smart Money Blueprint does, it allows them to understand, one, if they're working in a very aggressive strategy that's been working, let's make sure you understand how many more strategies exist. Should that one particular strategy fall short, you can pivot into an already working strategy. You know exactly how to make adjustments, how to switch loan products, how to adjust your persona in the market to accommodate what the market is doing. So that's a lot of things that people don't think about until it's actually happening, and we prep them for it in advance.
Any events that you guys are putting on, or like workshops online? How would someone go about checking that stuff out?
So we're doing a workshop Monday, March 9th. Actually, it's a live event in Houston. How to build a $10 million real estate rental portfolio with the foundation of it being broker and private money loans. So essentially the concept is you can start with no money, no relationships in real estate, start broker and private money loans, and get all the foundation capital, the relationships, the know-how you need to actually build your own $10 million real estate portfolio in about 3 years.
Little gasoline for the wheel at the end of the day. It's important to get connected with seasoned professionals. Right. That's why we're here today at Activate. We're rub shoulders with other people that are operating at scale out in the business, and to get with people like Adonis, and even here at the event with Geraci LLP, is the difference from zero to hero. Right. So I appreciate you being on the channel today, Adonis. How would someone go about reaching out to you for the various opportunities that you have? Sure. Do you give out your information?
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm actually also doing, in about 30 minutes, I'm doing a workshop, the foundation needed to build a $100 million business. And then the second workshop, immediately following, how to scale to a $250 million a year enterprise operation. So I'm actually going to do that talk in about 30 minutes. But if anyone's interested in connecting with me, find me on social media, Facebook and Instagram, Adonis Lockett. Find the Smart Money Blueprint, Facebook and Instagram, and the Private Money Broker Network.
Well, that's one step closer to financial freedom. We call that mobile mailbox money. Okay. Today's brought to you by Silvercrest Opportunity Fund. Invest today and start earning interest in as little as a 30-day program. Shout out to Anthony Geraci for hosting the event. Adonis, thanks for being on the channel today.
So happy.
Bam, bam, bam.
This isn't gambling. This is structure. Elevate. Activate. Yeah. 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 Marble floors, quiet conversations, capital moves, no speculation. Visas halls to the Wynn skyline. Private lenders talking lifelines. Term sheets folded in jacket sleeves. From slings only, this how we breathe. No roulette spin, no guessing games. We underwrite risk with structured gains. Desert heat, but the room stays cold. Measure returns, controlled and bold. When capital gathers, the energy shifts. Execution only, no ego trips. This is leverage and discipline. Relationships deeper than dead to brains. Come handshake deals to close the night. We build in silence, the move in light.
There's a capital, watch your eyes. Private money under Vegas skies. Elevate the room, activate the play. Structured wealth, we don't chase. There's a capital coming strong. First position knows where we belong. In a city built on risk and flame. We build on structure, that's the game.
Lawyers, lenders, funds in motion. Capital stacks with quiet devotion. Panels talking, yield and scale. Real operators never fail. This ain't hype, it's underwriting. Cash flow steady, time and tightening. From origination to servicing flow, we grow the base before we grow. Lights flash gold across the strip, but discipline's a real blue chip. While the